Jake Wade. I'm wearing an absurdly furry coat, and this is the speed Karrot review. Start off, concave. I don't know if you'll be able to see this really. It's kind of complicated, but
there you go.
Basically, it's like has nice pockets right in here, dig your feet into, but has Quebec concave with a little bit of W. And the W, unlike most boards like Rain and I don't know, other boards that have W, sort of mellower and it's like elongated, sort of like a plateau more than a peak, if you will. And it locks you in nice so that you can hang your toes off and have the balls of your feet pushing against that W. And yeah. I believe the concave is about 5/8 of an inch deep, maybe a half. Don't quote me on that. And the W is only about 1/8 of an inch high. The drop, if I remember correctly, 1.25 inches. It's a little deeper than the Nemesis. Definitely would be a little better if it was higher up, but run a little bit of riser and it's good. And pockets are pretty much perfect. You can get, it's not too steep, the concave in the pockets. It's nice and comfy, but you still have concave on about half of your toes. And the graphic, it's pretty plain, it's pretty simple, very aesthetically pleasing. As you can see, mine is very beat up, but there's some carbon fiber sort of peek-in thing through the wood. And this layer is just basically aesthetic. It's just some crazy cherry zebra wood thing. And yeah, the board has 8 plies of hard rock maple, 2 carbon fiber plies on each side, and then 2 aesthetic plies that don't really do much, but they're just there. And it's pretty stiff. There's a tiny bit of give if you jump on it in the middle, but it won't affect your riding at all. And torsionally, it's about the stiffest board I've ever ridden. Has no torsional flex. Durability, it's pretty freaking durable. I've curved this board a lot, as you can see, but it's still intact. There's no major D-lams or anything. Felt like 55. I don't know what it hit, but I'm sure it hit something. It's still all good. Fucked up the bottom, but that's just aesthetic. And it's one of the problems I have with this board. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's slightly asymmetrical. Even though the platform is symmetrical, the nose is slightly bigger than the tail. It really doesn't affect anything. It just fucks with me when I ride. Maybe I have OCD, but that's that. What else about this board? The wheelbase. Options from 31 1/4, I believe, to 32 something, 31 and a half maybe. It's new school and old school drilling. Yeah, and you can run a variety of trucks. Total length is 40 and I think some change, 40 1/4 inches. And the width is 9.7 inches at its widest. It has a slight waist, maybe like 9.5 in the middle. Doesn't really affect anything, just kind of looks nice. And that is about it. I'm running surf rods, 150mm trucks, RKPs at 170mm, and right now I have flashies on. Change the wheels around a lot depending on what I'm doing, but it's somewhat nimble and it's very stable. Can do pretty much everything on this board. It's a quality deck, but it costs. Yeah. Yeah.